Hello, Cloth.
Hello.
Did you just wake up?
Yeah.
I see.
Same.
What happened? Hello.
Hello.
The gang is all here.
But yeah, looking at the clips and everything, the dive bombs look too big for the Strat.
Yeah, they're kind of fat-ish in size.
But like, it would fit the meteor stream so well. Like, everybody has a spot. You have exactly 8 in the intercardinal. The meteor streams resolve themselves.
The other problem is I don't know if we have enough space to like go all the way to the edges of the, or enough time to go all the way to the edges of the arena that fast. I guess the dive bombs actually last a pretty long time, so possibly.
It's basically as soon as the 1, 2, 3. As soon as like the 4th fireball hits, you can start running to your spot.
Also, if we only have 7 people, should we take off grief gear?
Yeah.
Keep the damage about the same.
Wait, is newbie coming or not? Has he said whether he's coming?
He didn't really say. He just said that talking is pain. And he didn't do any
He
of
didn't
it.
react, so
Oh,
figured
okay.
that meant he was gonna pass it. I don't know.
This is what they call an option select in games.
I see.
Yeah. So just min-eye level normal.
Yeah. Their grief gear is missing our 4th DPS.
Actually, I mean, looking at the Lipic, I mean, it's impossible to really see, but maybe the dive
Duty
bomb
pop.
isn't so fat. Maybe it is viable still.
Checking around through normal, we'll be able to test all of this, I think, actually.
We can do our clock spots.
We're missing our 1% buff because we don't have a physical ranged.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't worry, I got this. Like I can't push the dancer.
Yeah, I guess we do. Have
You want to switch to Dancer?
Nuts.
Can't use the second coil of Bahamut turn 4 Savage markers and the second coil of
Yeah,
Bahamut
they are
turn
probably
4.
better to just have it off.
So if they have to be put back up manually. This is not a job for me.
I have no potions. Oh no.
We won't have the LB3 either. So
We won't.
Yeah.
We're gonna
No,
actually
no cheesing normal.
Yeah. That's okay. Normal probably won't do the things that's killing us in Savage anyway.
That's probably close enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Countdown.
let's see what we've got.
Honestly
Yeah.
curious how different normal even is gonna be right now.
Are you ready to never tank swap?
Oh yeah, there's... Wait, is there debuff?
No.
There's no hole apparently.
Would feel wrong.
and this is easy.
She still kind of hits me.
still
We got
gonna- Addle the first tank buster anyway because I'm used to it doing so at this point.
Yeah,
don't
we
ruin your
don't
most
have
money.
anyone baiting the meteors.
Yeah, we don't. Everyone's gonna get hit by him today.
Okay, so you're tanking it? Oh yeah.
This is gonna hurt. I guess not actually.
Wait, there was a debuff? Oh, no, wait, it has the explosion. There's just no debuff for it. Oh, I
Oh,
died. Alright, tank swap.
Hey, this is why we need the extra tank.
good tank swap.
Stardust.
Can't believe it's still.
It's on
Yeah,
numbers
Perfect
now.
balance window.
It's still rough.
I think the lunar diner, the meteor stream did a lot less damage.
Yeah. Raven begin. So far, the pattern looks exactly identical for phase 1.
I mean, Ravenspeak's still hot.
You're still gonna
This just
explode.
gives you evolve, so there's no need for the tank swap. But otherwise, things seem relatively the same so far. Puff. The continuous function got you, Puff.
Yeah, I stepped out just to oh, he does this instead of there.
I don't know, this is the same. The double meter.
Why was that so delayed?
No, why you took so
Slower.
You had like way more time to heal.
More time to
somebody
heal,
than you
yeah.
healed.
So she's already at 66%.
My god. Why would you make this fast? Like, this makes it really, really annoying. Holy fuck.
Wait, she hasn't phased yet?
There it is.
Yeah, about now. Maybe it's a little short.
I grabbed aggro.
So then we can
I wonder how hard green hurts and not savage. Oh yeah, there's no maybe the same move. I hope everybody remembers the move.
The test of all reflexes.
Holy thing, these things die like insanely fast.
There's one rock we see.
Yeah. Grab the one with the green, I guess. How hard does green hurt right now?
Let's go find out. Let's see how much this tank buster does.
Get the rock.
Wait, he does demolish first. Don't kill green yet, don't kill green.
I want to see his damage. Yeah, okay. Green still hits kind of hard.
Earth shot.
He's about to die. There.
Get the rock, please.
The rock?
No, Sequoth, we can't go there when we don't know who of us two is planning to go there.
Oh,
We
it's
could
bad.
have like that. So we got him
Wait, I
there.
don't have to run all the way back because
Oh,
we don't.
Great.
C and B got swapped. No wonder I was like, man, why am I...
Oh, okay.
Oh, it did.
I'm not where I need to be. It's
Whoops.
My bad.
fine, it's fine.
No,
I
it's
knew it was right for going to the yeah, I guess we'll stay away.
We don't even have LB.
hope I didn't put that too close.
Also, these things don't seem to do as much damage.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, debris burst. No. Oh no.
It's
Can't
too
believe I
hard.
fucked up.
It's too normal.
Wait, why are the two swapped?
Because we didn't have them saved, so I just put them down because I didn't remember.
Oh, but their positioning was very precise.
It's probably fine.
I have them saved. The
You have the savage one saved?
yeah. I guess you can't put them down.
In combat, you can as soon as it's full in.
Well, no, you can't put savage
No,
in.
like, yeah.
Oh.
It is saved by very specific fight.
Interesting.
See, I hope these are precisely measured to work with heaven's fall off of.
We'll find out in a second, won't we?
No, you want a tank swap like normal?
Sure.
Yeah, this is good practice for getting the meteor instead of newbie. Rather than someone.
Actually true.
That movie, all of us have an equal chance of getting the meteor. And we must be prepared. Today it's numbers, tomorrow it might be. It feels like just damage in general is a decent chunk lower.
Okay.
No.
No.
I see
Some
the
things never
Eastern
change.
effect is still active.
Double?
One day. That's so funny.
Man, I don't even know
What a
if I need to do
change.
any mitigation for the double. The double won't kill me. Like... Fascinating.
Where do we face the way or?
You can get like any of this shit. Does she have more HP on
I can't target her. I mean, she probably has more.
He has
At
more
least
HP. I think our item level is also a bit higher than Savage. So.
Blue, hello? Please move.
Curse of the golem.
Look out.
no, you want to get this one.
I don't remember. I already forgot what he said about rock a second ago.
Well, this time around, you can't do the other thing getting it.
Sloppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fluffy.
It's her 5200.
if we just go to the rock, there's a chance of us both playing there, and then the poison. So just patient.
These golems have way less health too, by the way. That one, they die insanely fast.
Wait, did I get 2? What? Oh shit, I'm sorry, I got 2 red ones and a 40 marker. Just 7 seconds.
Oh, they're right on top of each other.
Yeah. I thought the markers is like slower in that part suddenly. And
Meteors
just got
is
two
still
attacks on top
impossible.
of each other.
Can't be done.
Countdown.
Good try.
I got a third one right after as well. What the f- also red.
I just wanted this debris burst slaying us once more. The dangers.
She does have less health, by the way. She has 667,000. As opposed to 750,000? Something like that.
That's not afraid. She has about 15% more health on Savage.
Shields?
Dwarf that is well enough. But it's okay, just final action attack for the creature.
I just wanted you to know what it felt like. So we can get a better idea of the damage numbers.
Oh, base. It's actually impressive how Raven Speak didn't even get buffed for Savage, it just is this powerful.
And, you know,
Double 1 HCR.
Oh no, can we heal him in time?
With our extra, like, 3 seconds of time. It's so good. Why would you make this faster? Pseudo, what the fuck were you thinking?
It's like the funniest change. It's literally just fuck you, you don't get to heal.
No? Oh yeah, you've got some looking.
Alrighty. I believe in the reviewers stick.
The golems also like don't move for like
Yeah, they
5
really
seconds.
We have to be way more careful about not out or like DPSing too fast or look at how fast this thing dies.
Oh, I might be in trouble.
we need to
Yeah, we can get to it.
get this damage in.
Maybe one day I'll move. Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh,
green needs
yeah.
2. Green needs 2.
Oh, he killed that one too.
Slow DPS, he's already at 30.
Sorry, Cole.
It was my fault. I deserve to get battered.
Poor guy.
One.
Pay attention to make sure you don't get doubled up on meteors.
Oh, someone this here for it.
Is that like 6 in this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's only 6?
Yeah, there's it.
That's it? Dude, that's not even a problem. This is better
Don't
this
give
way.
anyone. Don't give any of them 3.
Oh, they can't take. Oh, because it's easier in one. I see. So they only go 2 per. Okay. Why is red not
Grab
taking?
one. Be careful about damaging it too much.
They got 2.
No.
Oh no.
He's trying to cast the knowledge, but he's dead.
Wait before you break them out. I'll take these two down.
Just be careful you don't magnetism. Don't attack red at all.
Oh, that's a good.
Don't attack red, don't attack red.
Well, this is the right here.
Oh no, we don't have newbies in this.
Alright, blue is safe to kill.
Red is safety. Red, how long are we gonna have to stand here?
Yeah, how long until
Wait.
red up there?
Oh, sure, do you have aggro? My circle is not well.
Oh, I do have aggro? I forgot. Because we kill her before we normally tank so
Oh, yeah.
I would phase her.
I'll provoke her. Thanks for that.
Holy damage.
Good bosses in there.
Heavens fall, stay on the edge of danger.
Hopefully it's in the right spot.
Yeah. Oh my, it doesn't do any damage! What the fuck?
Wait, the slices are different. Oh yeah, and there's no
Really?
meteors.
Oh, there's no reason. Oh, we just get to chill. Okay. Cool.
With nothing's happening.
Okay. Where's the mechanics in this phase?
There,
Oh shit, the ad's up.
Clock
Got
out with the
ad.
ad.
Oh no, I got Garrett first. Oh no, the ad's still hits hard.
It's okay. It's already on the thing.
team would kill it quickly.
Getting rid of the road, things getting rid of things. I wonder if Bale's even do it a second time here.
Yes.
Sheriff's got it.
And so,
I'm gonna take it a bit later.
Let's tank swap anyway, just so we have the same location.
Uber Nova is still happening, but that's about it.
Note that there are no meteor impacts.
yeah.
Life sure is easy.
What a change.
She's gonna phase very soon, by the way.
Alright, because it's at like 47.
Behind
Here.
you. Alright, get on,
That's
get on
so
in, everybody.
An A?
You get on that. I'll try to
One
move
out.
her to the.
Couldn't be a Raven speak here, I think.
Very good, because I couldn't fucking. Oh my god, she doesn't want to move. Don't
Stuff
provoke
under
her,
its
that's
claw
good.
for 5.
Stack back on A, stuck on A.
Watch out for fire.
Oh, I got Thunder.
Thunder's out.
Thunder out.
Yeah, Thunder out. Get ready to
Get out of this
spread.
before I die. Oh, Iron Chariot, Flux Box.
Fucked up.
Ephemeral.
Oh!
Oh god. Hold on.
I've been thundered, I'm getting away from the party.
No.
Let's attack back on A, I guess. Phasing is scuffed, but...
Dive bomb?
Yep, dive on city.
I've got it.
Take this,
Let's check. I'm going to an edge. I'm going to an edge.
Okay.
Ooh, holy fuck. I just got blasted. Into pieces. Okay.
I got pushed into the wall.
Oh, those are my problems.
Alright.
Yeah.
I took 7,000 damage from something.
The Dev Bomb, for one thing, definitely one-shots you. You're just dead if you get hit by it. And if it's, for whatever reason, it doesn't kill you, you're gonna get knocked into the wall and die anyway.
Just have a wall here doesn't kill. Yeah. Stacked on the supernova.
Yeah.
Cauterize. Oh, is Cauterize the dive?
I think
probably?
Cauterize is the
fire
dive on
dive.
damage.
Yeah. Yeah, probably what I gotta do.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I mean the effect is very fair. Wait, did numbers get it twice, even with this many people alive? No, it was Mingan first, okay.
Yes, I was the first one who got targeted. Who was the second one who got targeted? I didn't actually pay attention.
Me.
On Triangle. Okay, you.
And it is once again, I think, Icehorn who doesn't go with the first two. And then he's the third one. I think that's Icehorn. And what's the chance of that? Like 11%?
So what hit me here? Yeah, I just got pushed.
Okay, since we have 5 non-blind people, Quoth, do you mind if I request confirmation or denial, but it's always Icehorn last?
Go ahead.
Okay, is it always just Icehorn last and the first 2 dragons are the other 2?
I mean, it's been like that in every single poll, so I would assume that that's
It
probably
has only been 3 polls, so it is somewhat premature. But personally,
Has it only been 3?
I think we've only seen 3 dive bombs so far. Wait.
I feel like we had at least 1 or 2 more in. But yeah, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Oh, is it only 3? So these AoEs are indeed quite massive.
I mean, I guess it isn't gone in a hurry, so you don't have to confirm yet if you would rather do some upgrades. Let's taste the damage just so we have. But it does seem like we need to figure out some method. We need to figure out the pattern that the dragons follow. It doesn't seem sensible that the game would expect us to look at all 3 dragons, see which 2 are charging the dive bomb, and then go to a
Yeah,
safe
no, I
spot
think we need to know ahead of
that.
time which 2 are going to go first, so that we can bait them off like right across the edge easily, and then, you know.
What else could be dictating the pattern?
Oh, I see. So where Frey was during the last pulls, where I should have baited the first 2 dragons based on their positioning. Of course, that would have required knowing where they were going.
I think there's a charging animation, they like glow up. Or is this unrelated to the dive bomb when they glow? Let me...
Also, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, I'll be right back.
Alright.
This is what I mean. He looked like this shortly before dive bombing. And I think the same goes for the first 2 dive bombs. But yeah, it doesn't seem sensible that this is what we're supposed to pay attention to. Yeah, sounds right.
It's interesting that they're like breathing fire and ice, or fire, ice, and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. What else has been discussed?
It doesn't seem like I don't think it's related to Nail's positioning, just because that's too chaotic to build a good mechanic around, I feel like. I'm not sure if it would likewise make sense for the dragons to, like, for the marked person to just get hit by the closest to dragons or something, because, I mean, it just doesn't sound like an elegant mechanic in practice. The two farthest dragons, that would make sense.
If we look at the clip, Ingen runs to the side. I guess it's hard to tell whether the fire dragon or the ice dragon was further there. They're kind of even.
They start charging the moment the marker appears, so it would get snapshot by the time the marker appears, not when it disappears, as
Yeah, I
in
guess that's
with
true.
dragon tags.
Uh,
And having it be based on position before the marker appears sounds kind of weird. What else could there be?
So in this last pull, it was fire was west, ice was northwest, and lightning was like
southeast.
southeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was southeast and west that came out first. This time around.
Maybe we have to look towards the scenery and there's like a tell somewhere in the horizon. Like that big red ball floating there. Maybe that's where the answer lies. Since the dragons seem to have completely randomized positions, I don't think it's like it starts at north and goes clockwise or something like that. That also sounds a bit clumsy of a mechanic.
Well, also if it's starting at north and clockwise, like if it's clockwise from a certain time, right? The only thing that would make sense with the way it worked now, because like fire and lightning happened before ice, which means it would have to start west and go counterclockwise, which is theoretically possible, but seems really weird.
I don't know, if ice was northwest, then it's like if it started at pure north and went around.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess lightning could have gone before fire. That's true. Yeah, that's certainly true. Now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we might as well try to get more data points.
Yeah, I guess I'll focus.
So, what do we want to test with this one?
L positioning.
Which positioning?
L, like the Spanish word. L
I don't know what. No, it means
The positioning.
Yeah.
Oh, L as in like. Oh, okay.
Didn't know you were fluent in Spanish.
So
Yeah,
if we assume that it's always fire and lightning first, then we could just recognize where they are at the start of the pull,
Let's see if
or
the
at the start of the
positioning is
phase,
wrong. Yeah.
call it out, and then the marked person runs to the point like between them. So like, if one is northeast and one is pure west, then fuck.
Oh.
You would run like all the way down here, so that there'd be like a giant open V slot.
Wait, wouldn't it be better to run up here?
Maybe.
Yeah, you'd want to like make it so that their
Ow.
arc goes as far away from everybody else as possible.
Yeah, that probably would be better. Of course, that kind of thing might be hard to call out during the actual Savage version.
Let's just try this one.
Well, once she's sitting there casting Bahamut's favor, we actually have like a couple of seconds to look for their positionings and like.
Are they summoned during favor or after?
I think they're summoned. Well, we can check that too. In fact, I think the clip will show that also. Let's take a look real quick.
What are the possible intervals between fire and thunder?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, they appear as she's casting Bahamut's favor.
I
Halfway
think
through the cast bar, they show up.
if we try to move towards the middle of the two, or on the edge of the arena, and in the case of them being straight across from each other, just stand baiting the dive bomb into the middle of the arena, we have the most space to work with. And that's probably what we should be going for at the moment.
You still need to be spreading the clock spots for meteor stream too, yeah. Or, well, some sort of configuration that makes it so the meteor stream doesn't kill us.
Wait, did the meteor stream double there, or was it only one? I wasn't even paying attention. Well, I died halfway through.
I think there was a second one after.
Yeah, meteor stream goes out, hits once. Oh right, it hits, it dive bombs, and then there's a bit of a lag, and then the second one hits. And the second dive bomb.
Both those meteor streams are way faster.
Maybe. I feel like for this one, since it has the dive bombs,
actually, yeah, it would be hard to like do
faster.
it that way. You're right.
That'd be kind of ridiculous.
What do you mean by meteor stream would double on mark? As in the person with the dive bomb also gets meteor streamed?
They can.
Is that a fail condition?
I don't know if that's like that'll kill them perhaps. I don't know if it's gonna like wipe the whole party as well when it does. Like I had meteor stream and dive bomb at that time.
Why does it kill them? Are we acting under the assumption that the dive bombed person cannot escape the dive bomb? Oh, okay. Yeah, once the marker
the meteor stream
disappears...
itself wasn't what killed me. I got hit by dive bomb, that's what killed me.
Once the marker of the dive bomb disappears, I would suggest leaving the premises you were at a second ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like properly ethereal manip out of it as soon as it's a drop it this time around if I get it. Or some other speed runaway option.
Well, the
I was mostly trying to look at who was coming down that time, so I didn't actually care about surviving.
Worth noting it was 2 DPS that got dive bombed this time. Okay, yeah, I guess let's do another pull.
What do you mean, both first markers? I thought it was just one marker that gets hit by fire and thunder. Or did we actually determine here that it's 2?
I thought the second marker was who Ice is going for.
Yeah, it seemed like Ningen had 1 marker and he got 2 dragons, and then Numbers got 1 marker and he got 1 dragon.
Yeah.
So this, yeah. Let's maybe also try to tank Nail a bit closer towards the fire and thunder dragon. So the person with the dive bomb is guaranteed to be in a good position
Spot
to bait
for
them.
yeah, sounds good.
And then we go clock spot. Well, it might get iffy, but
Yeah, and there
Well,
There
the
should
thing
be
is,
enough
if you
time.
tank nail too close to where the person who needs to run, then there's a risk of like people spreading their clock spots and getting clipped by the dive
yeah,
bomb. I think there's a
yeah.
lot of time.
Actually,
There's
let's
like
keep
if you
going.
look where the last clip, basically I had plenty of time to get to where I needed to go from A.
Yeah, the dive bomb goes
Like
out
you have a
pretty early as
long
long
set
as
of
you
time, yeah.
notice it.
Let's see.
Yeah. Like I actually like stood there for a couple of seconds, but not even noticing I had the marker, and then I finally made it all the way over, and then by that time I'd still made it. And that's about as
Yeah, I
like
guess
far as I
that's
have to go,
what we
right? Like
want.
from A to the edge of the arena is the furthest I'll ever have to go. If I'd
Alright.
noticed it a bit sooner, then it would have been even better.
Countdown.
Surely the next pull will give us everything we need to know.
We're just gonna clear the next pool.
It won't be ice, and then we have to rethink our strategy.
You
No,
won't be
it-
ice last.
Yeah.
Well, if it won't be ice last, that means we'll be able to like test like what was it? You wanted to test L position.
Yeah.
It will be ice, and in reality the mechanic isn't ice, but it will be ice anyway because coincidence. And everybody who knows the mechanic will silently quench at us.
5 out of 8 people. The in-game counts.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember how these things were decided. Why is everybody not here?
A certain someone abandoned us.
It's fine, you don't need it.
Yeah, I was muted and sneezing at the time. I was playing blind.
I see. That's fair.
I don't blame you then. It's not your fault.
Bro, there probably are the different feelings that could produce it as a false positive.
Yes.
Luckily, getting to dive bombs is trivial thanks to this easy fight.
It's not even 8 meteors,
I mean,
dude. What's
Heaven's Fall phase is so much easier now. So we just have to not
phase
fuck
is
up.
like practically trivial.
We just
I
have
mean,
to
the
not
funny
fuck up
thing-
meteors passing.
Like, half of it isn't even the fact that it's normal mode, it's just that we do so much more damage if we kill the ad faster.
Yeah.
Our total damage isn't that much higher, so it just has less health.
Yeah, it actually still did like incredibly hard,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny.
There's also the fact that like we only go through 2 of them.
Oh, you got the aggregate action.
Yeah.
And there's
That's
also
fine.
less likelihood of a green golem obliterating everybody because we can kill them real quick. Even if they do as much damage, they're also much squishier.
We kill slower now because they refuse to fucking move.
Well, yeah, that actually is true.
Yeah, that's a great change. They had it so the golems start up like 5 seconds faster.
It was quite compelling to see HGR find out spoil that they already transformed at 3 meteors. That's how you know he's eager for the progress.
I'm hitting the wrong wall. I didn't see it happen.
If this is
Now it's
light
green.
block, do
Okay,
not
it's dead before you
continue.
can charge a spell.
So confused.
Yeah, I definitely support that decision. I appreciate this one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us care about like properly learning normal's golden phase, regardless. So my spot's
But-
fucking taken over by fire.
Let me say and savage as well.
1.
It's so
Wow. 6 meteors.
Basically nothing.
It's so comfy. I love normal mode. This could have been us. This could have been us. We could have just done that.
Cleared in 3 hours.
And if I tank him right here, surely this magnetism will just grab these 2 meteors.
Holy well.
I can only grab 1. Cringe. Go to that yellow one with Fred. I got my 2 as well. You can kill green.
You can kill him.
Is the feed range shorter in this fight? Feels like I have to go even closer to the rock.
Okay, damn it.
Oh god, oh god, oh god,
Wait,
oh god, oh
I'm
god,
in
quick,
lobby.
quick. He's fucking dead, thank god. See? If we'd gotten like 2 damage ups, we would all just be suffering right now instead. So we could like laugh at him or something.
Wait, what?
I don't have it. Who has aggro?
Yeah, my side is right. Yeah,
No, do you have aggro?
yeah, my side is right. I was confused why it was red, but then I
We're dead.
realized it.
I used Adult Ningen, so you have to take the first one.
I fainted too, and I still only survived with like 30 HP.
Yeah. These gold.
You had 11.
Oh.
11, okay, yikes.
Bottom of D. Even if it doesn't matter for this Heaven's Fall, get the habit of it anyway.
This is so... It doesn't even move. It's literally the same
Damn
size.
every time too.
What?
That's the pattern 3, but it's just doing it as pattern 1. I'm gonna add this one.
Holy shit.
And we don't even get to see the real deal hard pattern on this one because it's gonna kill 2 ads and it's all over.
That's growth next.
Numbers.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot to do it myself.
I don't have provoke, I don't have provoke.
Oh,
Heaven's
no.
Fall?
Okay, I provoked, I provoked, I got
I take the blind widows.
it. Sorry, Fred, I didn't save it.
Oh shit.
Home game.
Gravitation.
What happened to our rest?
I'm gonna die to Garrote Twist.
Oh.
Second ad's out, it's fine. It's about to phase, actually. Stop attacking the kill.
It's favorite.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Oh,
I'm now being the ad.
It's okay.
Now being the ad. I just wanted dead.
yeah, good idea.
I'm
Oh, I died mid-cast.
Well, alright.
LMAO.
Let's look at those positions here. Ice is... Well, it doesn't really matter. Try making it all the way where we need to go.
We shouldn't have mocked the face.
well, no, the problem is that we killed her too fast.
Oh, is that the problem?
Yeah, we phased her before we killed the ad.
Well, usually, like, the first time we just phased her before the second ad even spawned, so...
Did we?
Yeah. We had a single ad, and that was it.
Yeah, I guess I died.
Oh yeah, and then we lost a couple of goofy ass after that.
No, did I die? No, dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you didn't have provoke it. Because it...
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Freighted.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate state of affairs.
It's 1 hour in, and we've only seen dive bombs once. It's fucking over. We should retire.
It's only been like the 5 pulls.
Oh yeah, good point, H.O. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Do you hear the message numbers?
I hear it.
I wonder if it would be better to cast her LB.
Well, we're...
Well, I mean, if we're just trying to phase her before the ad even spawns.
There's no ad at that point to cast her LB. Unless you want me to cast her LB the first ad. Which I guess is a thing I could totally do.
You don't get the old.
Well, it's an interesting place to run to, Quaff.
I was slightly out of position, so I was just like, whatever. And this makes it more like Savage damage.
If we had newbie, I wonder if we'd skip this set of meteor streams.
We weren't on Reef Gear, probably. If we were on Reef Gear, I think it would be about the same.
Yeah, we're only not on 50 because maybe something.
I'm revoking in advance. Oh, I'm distantly lost.
Ravenspeak. Rest in peace.
That's what
Wait, when is
Wait.
this phase? What?
That's actually phase at 65%.
Way later than
You're right.
We like die in equal numbers of stupid things because we're paying equal money.
DPS delay. Not as much as numbers though, so probably we would do slightly less than that. Not by a lot.
I think we got one in.
I need
Why is it not eating
Oh, my health.
Right? I won't
Come to me, Blue. Please move.
prepare to slow fucking damage on red.
Yeah, don't hit red, don't hit red. He's already down to 30% and he's got like a simple one.
No, go for that red one.
Now he's killable.
don't kill.
Right, kill red, kill red, kill red.
Okay. Now we can kill both.
Earth and Heart, look out.
It's fine, I'm a tank.
Need to stay in the because you're a tank.
Oh, the circle is blue. Oh yeah, I die right after roll.
Left that time. Mega Flare itself doesn't do as much damage either, I think, like it's slightly less. Not by a lot.
It seems to do the same for them. I can't.
Okay, boss is on me.
Back in deep.
Is this like the same spot every time?
Same
too?
location too, holy fuck.
I don't think it was like
Get your idle puff. The only thing this thing does is damage.
it did maybe we should stack on the seat.
Can I LB2 both here, or you
No.
should have melee LB?
Can I melee LB now?
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
oh shit, oh. Nobody saw it.
Did you shirk?
Oh, I need to not be in this one. I can be.
Yeah, you want to LB2 here, probably.
Provoking. Recover supernovas. I'm gonna drag her to A. Fuck. Didn't get it in time. I'll just home gang.
Alright, let's take a look at those. We got Ices on west.
No, you can provoke if you want.
Ranger south.
Oh, this is the kind of awkward position.
Oh, I.
God damn it.
Okay, so the dive bomb person runs between B and D.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, I paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
Is that good?
Yeah, this is.
Paralysis, chain lightning, supernova, we're all getting fucking owned.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Where's the dodge from?
Risk, please.
What? Coming in a sec. Home gang.
Wait, that was only a double.
Boss,
Well,
get
from
the
it to
first
B&D.
one. Try and see who's gonna get those. Second one's on numbers.
I'm running 2 ice. Oh god.
Okay, well, that makes it like 4%, 3.6%, something like that.
That was fire and lightning again, right?
Damn, we should this place like every mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, paying attention to the dragons at the start of the fight may have been a mismatch. Maybe we should like take a casual moment some in the middle of P4 to see where they are.
I can look around for the dragons because I'm just pressing home gang and then getting hit 5 times. I don't have to worry about anything else. Well, ice was last at least.
Yeah, okay, I get point.
Holy method of elimination. What is it doing?
And that time around, ice was west, fire was east, thunder was south.
Recover supernovas.
Strictly speaking, this means it could also be clockwise from north and be the same thing, but who knows? You didn't actually check.
I'm gonna drag her to A. Fuck.
Actually, does it work for all of them? We have knowledge on every single one.
Just
So.
home gang. Good fire and lightning.
We got ice is on.
Countdown.
24 hour another day.
Wait, not yet.
Too late.
No, not yet.
Okay,
What was it? You were talking about clockwise or counterclockwise for the dragons?
Positioning.
No, what was it?
So the dragons spawn on one of the cardinals and the cardinals. And one theory is that they always start at one cardinal and the cardinal and then going clockwise by order.
Ice Wing was once again the third from clockwise.
Yes. It was the
So-
third from clockwise north.
The clockwise north is still in game theory.
I mean, yeah, it's technically possible that it could be either or at this point. We've had, I think, every single poll. It has been arrayed such that ice has been the furthest from clockwise north.
You know, if it's always clockwise north, couldn't like the dive bomb on the one guy always go east? You know what I mean? Like the east, right?
Well, the problem would be if the dragons spawn like east-west.
Yeah, like let's say you have like east, west, northwest, and you probably want to like bait them south or something.
I think it'd be okay. That would put it directly in the middle. Frey,
The middle
theoretically,
would be bad because that's where the rest of the party is.
theoretically northwest would be, I mean, all of these would make.
If you go east, that would mean the dragons will be running right through the middle. We want to avoid any of the dragons going through the middle based on where we put the boss for now.
Okay, so here's the idea then, I guess. You look north, you spin your camera right, you observe Dragon 1, you observe Dragon 2, you get between them. How does that sound?
That's like probably the most safe, surefire way, I think.
Okay, we're one step closer to solving this dastardly mechanic.
Indeed.
We'll love to see it.
Countdown.
Does no respect.
Oh yeah, generic advice, pay attention for thunders. I think that time everyone who got thunders did not notice.
Hey, I noticed I ran out too soon.
Hey, I didn't hit anybody with my thunder.
This is still good meta practice for Thunder, by the way. Like, even though there's only one of them, you should still think about the position you'd be going in normally.
Unless I hear your number, you failed it in my eyes.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's actually a good way of putting it. No, if you don't call out your number, then you've done it wrong. When you get it. This is definitely something we still also need to do, so.
This is in fact the best possible practice for you.
Yeah, indeed. Because it's we get into this pretty much
Because
every
it's
pull,
because
we
it's
do it
the
real
actual
quick,
mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Frank. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I definitely will struggle as well, if not the most. But it's precisely because of that. That it's
Yeah, it's something we should be calling about.
I'm like shaking in my boots for that savage.
Should we be trying to dodge it if the thunder person isn't moving? I thought the heuristic was to just continue, like, be always in your spot whenever you should be or could be.
Yeah, it is.
If so,
I
will
don't
update-
think we should try to adjust like that.
No, there is no risk to dodging it.
Sure, I guess.
Alright,
I
then I will.
the second one, there's nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
risk is making them comfortable. They have to kill the party and feel bad about it, or it doesn't work.
Well, the main thing I was just thinking is, like, if I try to do the same thing in Savage, will it work? And if it won't work, I don't want to get the habit of doing it.
Yeah, that's my thought.
If it does work in Savage too, then yeah, totally. I'll update my heuristics and start dodging out of other people's thunders if I think I can.
But to be fair, even in that poll, he still got to dive bombs. Not a bad thing.
Every
Jesus
single thunder
face.
hits us. We still get to dive bombs anyway.
We can call it a day, I think. We can clear normal and then
So we can still be using normal for meta practice of the highest form.
I mean, newbie isn't here, so. And for that matter, I don't mind spending the day normal.
What? No, I meant like long term, like getting the hell out of battle. I mean, back in the day, Savage and Normal had the same time gate, so I think if we're trying to recreate the experience of the time of after we clear
No. Sorry, Quaff, you're not escaping Savage. Until we clear.
clicking spot.
Melusina's the one exception.
Melusine caused so much psychic damage that it was actually impossible.
I won't Melusine sweet.
Well, you weren't like gated out of going back into it if you wanted to. You just weren't going to get gear from it. If people wanted to practice in normal, they would still be practicing in normal.
The gear. Aren't we doing this for the gear? I'm
I don't think anyone gave a shit about gear.
I'm just doing this for the tombstones.
There is no reason that infinite practice in this way, in this manner, would be illegal.
illegal. Would you talk to me?
Yeah.
Oh, please. Please.
Combo 2.
Okay.
You can kill blue. Kill blue. Kill green. Kill
Green
green.
now.
Kill green.
Oh,
Kill
definitely
green.
want to kill him.
Dead with the demolish.
Base I'm just so happy here, you know, like the warm feelings inside. Everything is so generous and kind.
You wanna do T7 in next?
Circle is right.
T7 in where you can just repeatedly get hit by their nod.
Clearly, it's time for the modern savages. Where everything is simple.
Time to do O3S with 7 people.
Really good, honestly.
Actually, it would be 6 people because it doesn't have it on. Feels bad.
Okay, yeah, it does seem to be the same everything. I apologize for being talking.
Oh, I walked in too soon.
That's the most embarrassing death.
Yikes.
Don't forget the Adel cloth.
I have bust.
After the LB2. I'll have the Neurokiss as well.
Provoking. Provoking. I'm gonna start taking your day.
That's smart decision.
Already.
We're about to face.
Right?
She cast Heaven's Fall like all of twice.
I'll
There's
press
only a
home
single-
gang here just to recreate what it'll be like in the real one. Okay, I needed it anyway.
Provoke.
Pay attention for if you have thunder.
Between B and C.
Thunder dynamo.
I don't
Five.
know numbers.
Stack on A, stack on A. Stack on A.
Tether person, tether person.
Thunder 2.
Ready for clock turns. After the fireball. Again, never mind, this is the fireball we skip.
Keep on fighting this fireball skip.
Restack on A for Thermion. Oh, wait, I forgot about universal gravitation.
And we gotta make that out.
Rather steal dive from person there. Oh my finger.
That one person between B and C, I think.
Or B and D.
Bring up
B and
the
D.
first one.
Spread on clock spots everyone else.
Oh, I got the second one. I need to go find Thunder.
Yeah, it was.
Wait. Oh no.
No,
Oh no 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 no.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
no,
way.
no, no.
I'm alive, I'm alive. I don't have any cooldowns.
Oh, it's just. Oh no, I don't have enough home yet. Okay, well.
It was fine. No, it was north clockwise.
You couldn't see the next
One
mechanic.
second, I'll be right back.
But yeah, I think we have that in the bag. It was the first two clockwise.
Oh, did you die to double ice hit shoot? Oh. Yeah.
Maybe this is on me and not something I should shift responsibility off of. But unless I hear like the numbers and know, okay, thunder is happening, this is the moment to move. Like since I'm the tank and I've got Nate facing me and stuff, my movement, yeah, I'd like help with knowing when exactly to move to the correct spot, because unlike everybody else, I can't move like preemptively because it might fuck up the Nate facing and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just coping, but please call out the numbers.
don't like. I think it's also good for not you
I don't
people
remember.
for Savage. Like here, it doesn't really matter because there's one Thunder, but when there's two, the numbers will help much. So we should definitely be doing it anyway.
Oh, there's only one Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
have
Okay,
returned.
then
Did we learn anything here?
I kept looking for the second Thunder in the party list and was so confused when I didn't see it. I was like, is it coming out staggered or okay? No, I understand. That
I
explains
got
why I
smacked
didn't
by
hear
fire at the
anything.
very end there, and he was on the westmost nis.
What we learned is that, well, in this case at least, it was the first two from north clockwise.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't ice, ice was
Yes.
like the second one, I think. So
Okay.
Yeah, no,
we-
thunder. I think it was fire that hit me. And I was the one who had the last one. So.
I need to repair.
let me see.
Oh.
So yeah, we face north count. But by the way, I called out BC instead of BD, but that's because I literally could not see one of them. Like it blended into the background so much. They're extremely hard to see. So I suggest someone who has better sight than me do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just you want to bait what right between where the two of them are gonna go. Like fire went straight. Like I was able to bait it in such a way that it basically hit nothing but like a tiny sliver of the edge of the arena.
Yeah, that's probably
And then
why
I died
it's-
because
that's
I was
probably-
fucking bad at dodging. But
That's probably why it is the way it is. If it goes clockwise, then there's always a spot between the first two you can go to.
yeah,
Instead of it being like random and you having to go all
Seems like there's quite a while between the marker for the dive bomb snapshotting and disappearing and the dive bombs actually happening, so that's nice. The marked person when running perpendicular to the dive bombs probably has a good chance of walking out of them.
yeah, it looked like they snapshot and then like you have a couple of seconds to run away. So like yeah, wherever you're baiting them, then you dash perpendicular away from that direction.
Oh, and it was a healer this time, even though there were equals. So yeah.
So where should the second person go? Like right next to the other dragon, or like I guess 10 degrees on the clock or something.
Yeah, slightly to its side is probably ideal. I mean, not even slightly. What is best? I guess one intercardinal rod is where you would get the attention.
I guess it's kind of trivial then. Like once you see the dragons, you just go to a set position and do a set thing. Oh, I guess the tricky part is that the meteor stream people have to adjust.
That actually is quite tricky. How do we handle that? Do we... Oh, I guess we could preemptively move Nail to what we expect the safe spot to be.
Yeah, we do have a lot of time to prepare since we can see this at the very start.
So instead of stacking on A, we wait for the dragons to appear and then stack on the safe spot away from where we will bait the dragons. Then again, depending on where the ice dragon is, well, not the ice dragon, the third dragon is, we might need to move again after the first self-dive bombs. That would be awkward.
Okay, wait, I'm back again. What did I miss?
We're thinking about how to do meteor streams while adjusting to the dive bomb.
I see.
Like, we don't know where the dive bomb will be, so we don't know. We can't pre-spread out.
Well, I think we can do clock spots from the center, right? As long because if we bait the dive bombs properly, they're only gonna hit the edges of the arena.
What if the two dragons are opposite each other?
Right. So then you like if the center point between the two, which is like you let's say like one is east-west, you can take it all the way south. Then they'll go diagonally south, and they should miss the middle.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do we have enough space to spread out the dive bombs there?
We have enough time for it, definitely.
Surely System Bomb can do a little side step if necessary.
I mean, it seems really fat, but I guess we haven't done a pull where we really
No,
got it.
it is very fat, but it's not like if you angle it southeast, southwest, right? They should pass so far from the center that even how fat they are won't mean like you'll be hitting people spreading.
I see. Clock spots in the direct center, not like okay.
Like we're like you know how we do for Iron Chariot, right? Where we're just like a little bit out, or like in the phase 1 where we do clock spots, where we're pretty much within the inner circle still.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
So we don't have to be that far from each other.
Yeah, okay, so I guess in dive bombs, like, don't lose your shit or anything. Just calmly clock spot in the middle.
Yes. Clock spots around where Nail basically vanished from, like around A-ish or wherever you guys happen to be at that point, right? And then...
I think we want to be at A at that point.
Yeah.
Clock spots around A.
And like, yeah, so it's like, let's say north-south are the first two, right? And then you just go east or west, whichever one you prefer, I guess. East is probably better, though. East makes more sense. Actually, no, I'm just going to codify it now. You should go east, because that means, like, the final one is, like, north-south. Like, if it's north-south, then the final one is going to be, like, southwest, west, or northwest, and it'll be easier to just go right next to it for the third one. So, yeah, if it's, like, it's north-south, you just go east. That'll angle them all away from the center, both. And then the second person will take theirs on like that tiny slice of the western's hat. Like what happened with mine, right? When I had fire, right? It was basically straight west, and I was able to, by just going west, make it go straight down, like west to south, on like a corner of the arena, which was not bad.
What is our current plan for the supernovas in P4?
Don't go in until they're done. We just need to wait before we head back to A, right?
Yeah.
So we don't bait them into the middle, then we can stack the thermionic properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as Savage, I think. Just spread, wait, and go into.
Okay, so after the Iron... When is it?
After the Iron Chariot, you sit there on the outside until the supernovas come out.
Of which there are 3. At least in Savage. Maybe there were fewer here, I didn't... Don't remember.
I seem to recall at least 2.
Frey has posted a thing. Yeah, that seems about right.
DB1 is our...
I can't read that last thing.
Yeah.
Orientator.
Oh.
Orientator.
And
DB1 is our orientator, only base.
Oh.
Yeah, like the in the diagram that Frey posted, also like the worst case scenario in that case, like there's still enough space in the center to like kind of clock spot it. Yeah.
I admit this image has suddenly made me concerned.
In what way?
I'm not entirely confident in our ability to do like a wedgie clock spot in this kind of tight arrangement.
I mean, if you find like true north easier as an orientator, we can do that too. But like, I think what Frey has is fine too.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I just mean like the positioning is not trivial.
I mean, we have like 10 seconds to get into position.
Yeah.
I will say it. Doing a wedge formation where we know where in the wedge our spot is does seem like something we can do. I will indeed call it trivial.
Just north is where the first dive bomb guy is running.
So main tank would be the left blue circle here, and off tank will be the right blue circle, right?
Yeah, basically.
Or are we doing it the opposite way?
Wait, if north is where the dive bomb one
yeah, it's
is,
right, okay.
then the closer one would be the main tank.
Yeah.
I mean, like just I think we'll be fine identifying where the two dragons are, but I don't know how we will convert that knowledge into wedge.
Well,
You know
so
what I mean?
where the person is going to bait the dive bomb 1 is north. The direction they're heading in is now north for the purpose of clock spreading here.
Well, I mean that's not what I
Oh.
mean.
Oh.
I mean like the space, like gauging where it will be safe.
Oh.
I mean, you know
that's-
what the meteor stream range is, and I mean it is quite a big arena, I think.
Yeah. My bigger concern actually is, let's say the person who's baiting dive bombs gets marked with meteor stream as well. They have to run back into where north is spreading. What do they do? Like if if north also has it, they're both going to get hit. I like you might have to clear the north space for the person who's baiting dive bomb 1 because
It's fine. It'll just be hitting the tank.
well, yeah, but then if they also they get hit twice, then they die even if the tank gets hit twice and lives.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sacrifice Baiter 1, I suppose that's an option.
Well, the tank can always just move in the middle more.
That's fair. Yeah, actually, I guess that this will leave the middle open, so the tank can just kind of go into the middle a little bit.
The middle where Nail would.
Yeah, the middle where Nail would be, and sometimes HERs or actually HER always is in phase 1, but you shouldn't. I guess we'll have to keep the middle actually empty in this case. Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, what's our shall I say system 2 grounding for this? Or is it just like, okay, I see that the bait spot is in the southeast, so I'm going to arbitrarily move like 10 feet to the west or whatever and just wing it each time?
I mean, after you move perpendicular.
Yeah. Like 10 feet each time?
Okay, how about...
Probably as far as you can. As soon as the marker goes away, you're just looking in the other direction.
So you look at where the dive bomb 1 is. I was like not drawing something.
Clockwise. When you say rotate clockwise, would you be saying rotate around A that much?
So you look at where the dive bomb 1 is, you look at where the two tanks are, and then in your case, you're northeast, so you step to the right of the tank, just in a perpendicular line, so you have a right angle between dive bomb 1 and yourself with the tank.
Okay, that works. Yeah, I guess just going a bit to your right now is quite easy.
Yes, that is all you have to do.
Okay. Okay, okay, I got it. I now have my system 2 rule in my head. Go
Perfect.
to null, go 10 feet to the right. So don't fuck it up, null. My life is in your hands.
Until Null gets dive bombs, then you have to orient against someone else.
Main tank will probably never get it.
That's probably true.
Copium.
But who knows?
Surely.
Really.
Thank you for being main tank. Finally, it's beneficial.
Well, I mean, if I die, it will be chill, so you will have to adapt. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use my shield ability and tank it. And use a potion as well.
And what does Aish mean? S-I-C... How? Oh.
I
See.
I mean, does anyone else by chance feel concerned in this moment, as if this is kind of
With
a win
regard
game?
to which thing?
Like the meteor stream positions. Like, is anyone like concerned? Does anyone think that we will fail it a few times or something like that?
I mean, I'm sure we'll mess it up once or twice, but I feel like it's fine in theory.
Okay.
It seems much more trivial than the triangle positions for TLS. ND.
So I guess I will take the in phrase picture, the northeastmost red spot.
I thought that was.
Wouldn't you be north? No, in phrase picture.
Oh, I didn't know if we had called out specific spots yet for which one we were taking.
I mean, isn't it just the same clock spots, just wedged up? So you would be northwest in that picture.
Gotcha.
A phrase picture is just about the angles you would be baiting the dive bomb in, not where you're spreading for meteor stream.
Gotcha.
Wait, numbers is southwest, I think.
Yeah. So in Noel's picture, you would be southwest.
Yeah. And Noel's picture, that's bottom left. Yeah.
Noel's is just spread to the normal angle.
Say HGR, feel free to offer any comment. And I personally don't have huge concern about spoilers for this.
Oh, I feel like we should at least test it once or twice before.
Yeah.
See what happens. And get there without a bunch of the fuck-ups.
Yeah. God, I hate Thunderstruck.
I think that last poll, the problem was we fucked up supernovas again.
Oh.
A different pattern.
What?
What does that mean, though?
No.
As in, it's not north clockwise from north?
Have we finished our prog from normal? Is it time to go back to Savage?
Well, we can't 7-man Savage.
7-man unsynced Savage.
So there's this region called Colicia that has level 70 mobs. That's good for leveling up a certain class.
I don't know, yeah, Thunder still is a thing we need to be practicing as well, but like, damn. The pattern is different for Savage.
Wait. How does Ray even know the pattern is different?
If he knows the pattern from normal and just recognized that it was different from the polls we did in Savage.
Oh, did we have a pull in Savage where the third dragon wasn't the most clockwisest one?
I don't think so. But also, every time we got there in Savage, everything was so chaotic, it was kind of impossible for me to...
That is true.
Oh.
Okay.
Consequences.
Oh, I have a scroll up.
Oh, wait, is the not literal pattern thing the fact that like meteor stream happens at a different time relative to the dive bombs?
I did not save the normal markers.
Oh no, we have no markers.
I think we should just kill ourselves. I'm killing me.
Nah, it's fine. We got this one.
Well,
you guys giving up so easy.
I think it's prog optimal.
We don't need markers.
I think that Frey would stand with markers.
Even Frey needs the markers now. This is how dangerous Nail Deuce Darkness is.
We should do unsynced nails so that I can dash to her at the beginning. Just for that reason.
I agree with
Unsynced
that.
Netgear.
Unsynced, but we use like level 1 weapons, and you're only allowed to use your basic attack.
Unsynced, but we have only one piece of gear at some period.
Hey,
Unsynced, no jobstone.
Unsynced, no jobstone.
Wait, but then I can't dash, never mind. I think that's the point. If I didn't kill Nolly.
If Pierce not be dead.
Oh, there's a meteor there.
The Flaming Frog.
It's fine. We're okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Going to my clock bar. Easy peasy.
It's gonna be used in the fight as well.
Alright, now wedge formation.
Yeah, but which direction the dragon's in?
We have to. We need new macros first.
We need dragon spot macros. Oh my god.
I forgot to group. It's fine.
Okay.
I got it, my bad. Patiently waiting.
Flag.
Oh, that's a good
That
point.
would actually work for Metaprog, huh?
Not just
Better
one,
practice.
honestly.
Well, not me.
Yeah, it would also have like other valuable utility.
I mean, in this fight, we could like put a mark on the minimap and there's no, yeah, go to between C and B kind of, but more D. Let's skip all that.
Come to me.
Oh shit, I'm fine.
This guy's so slow that I have time to slide cast in between for meta practice.
I'll grab that meteor. Come kill green.
Where's this one? Wait. Oh, can you not place a flag while in combo? I'm doing it wrong.
Can't do it in combat, that kind of makes it difficult.
Later.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in my spot. Ah, it's all fucked. It's all fucked and it's no fault.
It's fine,
But all you get to bursted. Frey, just take my spots.
Rest in peace. Oh, I actually have one with the
I
fuck?
didn't realize it was this close to here. I thought I was like actually kind of further out from it.
It's not your fault, right? It's someone's fault.
It was all in the name of science. And life science seems to indicate that you cannot place a flag while in combat, which is kinda sad. I hate science now.
Have mine too.
Another time and place is fine.
Got your two, I guess we'll get yours next.
Yeah, come kill green, come kill green, come kill green, come kill green, come kill green.
Working on it. He's dead now.
And
Just
unless you all there,
get us
that's
to
the
go
reason.
around the world.
Don't attack.
Please be patient with him.
He's dead now.
Can't believe we survived that. Someone AFKing during the meeting too.
Okay.
Let's just test
I have
him
aggro.
with alive moment. Yeah, that's it.
Just a cheeky. Aggro can be on anybody at the moment.
No, it's just because we don't. Null doesn't provoke in time for this because we kill her so fast. Because normally we switch after Ravenspeak. But sometimes we just phase her before Ravenspeak even happens.
Yeah.
It's not like it really matters.
From the bottom of D.
Maybe we could move B. So we don't have to move with the stuff.
With the Addle Cloth.
Yeah, we'll have them.
Yeah, I got the group.
You know what must be done.
Over 2. Oh, there's a Garrett thing right there if you want to grab it really quick.
Heaven's Fall.
Out the Voking.
And this Heaven's Fall is like ridiculously simple. Okay, we gotta build
Oh,
A.
yeah.
Yep. Got her perfectly in position.
Nice. Bahamut's favor.
Got him so good.
West. Oh, it's gonna be an awkward spot. Okay, so you got
I provoke, bosses on me.
remember to keep an eye for your thunders.
3.
Oh, I did that. It's my fault. I don't have split.
Back on A.
Okay, stuck on it.
3.
I'm go loading.
Clock
Wait
spots.
for supernovas.
I have thunder.
Oh, fireball hit me. What the?
Wait for
From
supernova. 2.
Oh, wait, I provoked.
3. Come back in. Well, you know, theoretically.
What even happened?
I was supposed to be out of the fireball because I had fire scorched already, but like it still got me. Damn. Must Snapchat earlier than I thought.
Well, the timings for the fire and ice are going to be a bit harder here.
Oh yeah, because there's only 7.
Because we have 7 people.
Yeah, like I was accounted for that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like maybe every now and again just get out of the fireball just because it's a.
Oh yeah. The ice bars cycle differently now.
My problem was that apparently I still got hit by the fireball and died. So I guess I need
Phase
to
4. Phase 4 is officially starting to feel not like chaos. Feeling very good.
Countdown.
Wow, for
Yeah, that's right, Frey. That would have been
yeah, we didn't call it out.
off the mark.
You.
I am.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright, it's time to put all our responsibility on Quoth. Let's go.
So like I just randomly pick a spot.
No, you pick the spot.
Spot. Yeah.
Wait, I pick one.
For
Pick
that
a
bomb
spot
one.
For the
The dash bomb one spot.
Are we aware that Carbuncle
Is
moves?
he where he needs to be for DPS?
You know, like if I use my DPS skills,
Oh, that's true.
it's like if I use Carbuncle for a skill, he'll like leave the slot, so I have to stop attacking with Carbuncle.
I don't know if we can afford a DPS loss in phase 4 because we just want it gone.
Remember, I tried positioning Carbuncle for roughly here, but he would just leave, so I just stopped.
Oh, does the fairy not need to be like fairy can heal him anywhere?
I don't need that fairy healing.
Countdown.
Is there anything else we can use to mark a spot?
Not that I'm aware of.
I'll just go run and stand there. after she doubles.
We don't even need to mark her spot, do we? Or you can just say something southwest or something.
The technology is oops.
What the fuck?
It is a mystery. But the technologies aren't even that dark because
No question.
back in the day it was possible, so it's not even dark technologies, it's like slightly murky technologies.
Countdown.
Did you accidentally put Vogue or did you just steal aggro?
I just stole aggro.
Okay.
DPS.
Oh. Actual dark.
HDR's also got a point. You can call it the clock spot. I'm gonna see if I can try doing that next time. Clock spot that dive bomb will need to go to.
I'm not great at clock, but perhaps I will learn it from this.
I mean, but people used to be able to place markers in combat, so it's we'd be kind of in the right to employ some, you know.
It's what Fox per second would want us to do. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders back in the day were definitely meta practicing for Savage by playing normal and using markers.
It's you?
We're just recreating the experience everyone had back then.
Snow. Raid's getting double. After like past eternity.
You had so much time, you could have corrected yourself twice.
Keep throwing like 2 heal GCDs in the meantime. I don't even get to addle for the what do you call it, tank buff since it never comes.
Yeah.
Not coming is a big problem.
I'm just gonna grab these 2 meters.
Ah, stop hitting. It's extremely late. It's
Yeah,
good.
he's
No,
This fucking set yet.
Yeah, he
Oh
said he
shit.
did
Sorry,
I understand though.
it. Yeah, I'm bored too.
Come kill green, come kill green.
I elected the Admiral.
Same.
Only 6. It's like basically you don't even need to scratch for these stupid things. You can just do whatever you want with them.
It's honestly the best thing. I'm so happy. I wish I could just stay here. Like, we could do this every raid night for the rest of my life.
Just even after we beat it, just like become T9 in, like partial re-clears, like we never do another fight.
Yeah. That's a good point, Fred.
Sure can.
Oh, fuck. Oh no. I wasn't even meta practicing.
Did we kill that thing after it got 2? I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, it
Holy
did.
shit.
Go blue.
Oh, still green.
Or, go blue, green.
Kill green. It's already got 2. It's kind of deadly. It's casting them all.
I don't have battle. What's the thing?
It's on our positive.
It's also dead. Also idled it, but it's also dead.
Very cool.
Unnecessary.
Don't even die without it. See, told you Mega Flare does less damage here.
I tried relying on purple.
He's falling on the back of the D. I'm gonna get by the edge of these. This is Rattlecloth. If you have it. If I don't have it either, so if you don't, I guess no one knows.
Oh, no way.
Gotta get himself deactivate. Lemons fall. Back of the D.
Provoking.
Bahamut's favor.
And she got the tank blister off the thing.
Oh, I'm going to die to a Garrote.
No provoke.
That's sad.
That's on me.
Fuzz, bro.
I was not too far into one, I guess.
Stack on A, stack on A.
I was in perfect position since I
Ray
died.
has-
Oh, he's got it, he's one.
Ready to spread?
Oh, no, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die. I can't do anything about that. I have fire, end up getting
Wait for
fireball
Nova.
targeted.
Iron
So
Cherry.
Yeah, wait for Novas.
Novus.
I literally
Wait.
Right? Fuck.
How do we wait for Novas if we have to stack for Gameric? Oh, okay,
There's
so
time. I mean, it goes up afterwards.
Yeah.
Stack on A. Where's the safe spell? Oh.
I was fucking animation though.
Well, I'm gonna.
Why do invoices take like 2 full seconds to
Take
cast?
this guy here and see if I can like properly
Well, hey, I baited my dragons.
see if I can run from this dragon now. Oh fucking never mind.
Well, I think you dodged the dive
I dodged the dive,
But-
like I did my 6 meteor
yeah.
streams in a row and died.
in.
But yeah, I was just trying to test my dive dodging there. For the final second dodge.
I got killed by my Garrote.
Yeah. 7 people
Sweet.
with the fireball, ice ball is just
Gonna-
fucking me because it's like, oh, I got fire sports, but that's fine because I get an ice ball to clear it, and then I don't get an ice ball, and then I get targeted by the fucking fire again, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I die.
Wait, you got targeted by a fireball despite
Yeah, I got
having
Targeted
torch?
by a fireball despite having fire scorched, which
That's pretty funny.
was making me very sad. I was like, I'll just get an ice, because like, you want to stay fire scorched so that the ice ball always cleanses
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Instead, I die. 7 people order is weirdly fucky. Also, I think ice balls seem to come out slower in normal than they do in a savage.
Do they?
Maybe? I feel like it. This is like a very System 1 assumption that has absolutely nothing to do with like any real knowledge. I haven't timed it or anything.
That's all I know. I thought the image would be posted.
So for Iron Chariot, they want to like dodge the Iron Chariot with clock positions, move a bit towards the middle, wait for the supernovas,
And then
and then move. Exactly.
Basically, you wait for the third supernova and then run back to A.
Yeah, okay.
I think the one thing we're messing up on is we're not consistently restacking at A.
Yeah, we do have to do that.
/ moving too late early for stuff.
I didn't even get a chance to do it because the fireball there killed me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you were down a person regardless in that moment?
I went back way too early and I think I dropped a supernova directly on A.
Oof. Oh yeah, after we have to restack, there'll be one person with thunder who has to wait for the thunder to go off before they stack in as well.
Oh, yeah.
Is
that
that
round
when-
4?
That's right before the
Yeah,
third
that's-
on it, yeah.
That's Thunder 4.
Is that when Savage also has the meteor?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the other node one?
Countdown.
I guess also keep forgetting to press tank LB. For that part.
Oh yeah. We do want to be tanking LB and that for extra prod.
I think Thunder is the hardest mechanic in any game I've played, and I'm not even saying that as a joke. I mean,
It is a very hard mechanic. Made harder by the fact that it comes at the very end of the fight.
I find it concerning how difficult it is to notice the thunder, like for myself and some others at times.
Is it harder than Rock Jet?
Yeah.
I think the reason is just that you haven't internalized the timing for it yet when it comes on. And so the attention paying isn't very efficient yet. But once you get used to, okay, now it's time for the thunder, do I have it? You'll basically know it with very minimal TPS required.
I see. I guess it's back to the old videos.
The good thing about normals is also like slightly more efficient than Metaprog even because we are making it to this phase pretty much all the time and you get to see it in the actual fight rather than as a meta thing.
It's quite interesting how much more, like even having watched the videos and trying to pay attention or like immersing myself in them, I'm still noticing that the actual pro is just 20 times more powerful in terms of prod, which is expected but still interesting.
The Thunderstruck is... Oh man.
I hope you're ready for this. Remember, UCOB is probably gonna have thunders too, Quaff.
I didn't expect to be defeated by a mechanic, right? I thought that once we understood the mechanic, we'd beat it easily. I never thought that I would get stuck, but I think Thunderstruck is in fact a hard wall. It's like the thing where it's like, oh, I guess I wasn't cut out to be a raider. I have to now.
Wait, did you even get Thunderstruck in any of these pulls today?
3 times, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Quaff's been getting it. He's been getting it more than anyone else actually, from what I've noticed. Quaff, Frey, and HGR have gotten it a fuck ton. Has those numbers a couple of times. I have not gotten it once. I got it all the fucking time last session. I wanted to practice it, but now it's not even letting me.
So you struggle with moving to the side when you have Thunder?
Not entirely. I struggle most with just noticing. I definitely don't have the spot perfectly memorized, despite my efforts.
Well, I got it.
But if I just notice the thunder, I can at least hold the double kill.
No grab that meteor.
Wait, was
Go
there
green.
one meteor? Oh wait, this is the first
You
phase.
green or old?
Yeah, this is the first phase.
Yeah.
I was so concentrated on Bob's explanation. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting used to the exact timing and having, well, be honestly just
You're off HR yourself, Nadius?
First wave, yeah, okay.
Oh.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, with this like less meteor amount, it doesn't even like you won't die to damage from the meteors either.
Do we want to do a deal with the devil? I could do a deal with the devil, I guess. I mean, like me specifically.
Which is what deal?
The axe devil.
Oh yeah.
You're pretty
I
cool.
wouldn't like blame people who think they need to use it. I had absolutely no. I do not judge.
Back to you.
Got the second one yet? You got a second. Okay, now we can kill him. Remember to actually make sure he gets 2 before we kill one.
No good with that yellow meteor.
Wait, Wolf, you were able to notice the cost-wise.
Don't kill green yet. It doesn't have 2 yet. Don't kill green yet. It doesn't have 2 yet. Okay, now we can kill green.
Why would Thunder be more difficult once you're used to it?
Well, I think there's probably many reasons, but one reason I will state first is that Milazine was a piece of shit boring fight, and that was the only mechanic in it, whereas this phase is much more involved and complicated.
Yeah.
No, see, that's the thing, it isn't much more involved and complicated once you know how little you actually need to be paying attention to. Like, you're just standing there, staying in the stack, getting hit by ice and fire, and hitting the bot.
And the secondary reason would be that Curse of Waste was like 7 seconds or something. Well, it was random, but it had 7
It could
seconds.
be as low as.
There's
There's a bunch more debuff noise in this fight in that same moment.
Yeah.
Like that's undeniable fact.
Yeah, so many.
Nangan, you gotta come.
Well, not right now.
Fine, I'll make it down.
I don't think you will.
I lied.
Don't listen to numbers, sweet whispers. They leave you with
You lift Telecom and you
Oh no,
die.
my fucking. Sorry, I ate my fucking quick half.
Vomits food. Step on it.
Thanks.
Between B and D is the dragon spot.
Boss,
Thunder.
Remember to be keeping an eye out for lightning thing. 6. This way.
Reset on it.
Back on it.
Actually, I have fire. I need to be not in this one.
Okay.
6 again.
Reset on A. Get ready for chariot. Wait for novas after chariot.
Set 6 again.
Yeah, wait. 1, 2. Run to A.
Good.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Thunder.
3. It's on 3.
Oh fuck.
I just something.
Okay.
Wow, I can't remember your fucking number too.
Yeah. Thank you. I totally
The
missed
tanks are
it.
dead. The tanks are dead.
Can you go between B and D?
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5
Here.
o'clock. Yep.
I just cannot get Super Bowl.
Running out. Don't. Okay, I managed to bait it. I didn't even die to this. Hell yes.
That's a good bait for us.
Okay, so we made it through.
You can still alive.
I'm gonna die, or you're gonna die.
No.
The Dallas will die, yeah.
Yeah. the fire's okay, I feel very good about dive bombs now. I have fully grasped the dive bomb mechanic.
Well, I think we did everything perfect up to dive bombs, and then I just died because I didn't pay attention to what he did.
Numbers got out of that thunder thing in time, right?
Yep.
Was it something else that killed
Yeah.
everybody?
I died to just fire or ice mix it.
I think one of the Bahamut's claws killed somebody else after I died. Just can't seem to get Super Bowl at that. I'm always animation lock, so I guess I'll stop attacking at that point.
Oh, so ice is slower, yeah. Okay, I wasn't just going crazy about that.
But we did get back in after the supernovas perfectly, at least.
So that was nice.
We restacked after Iron Chariot correctly. We did Thunders correctly for the most part. We did Dive Bombs correctly.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, I baited the dive bomb
Well,
in the right
you
place.
baited correctly. Oh yeah, you did bait it correctly. We weren't really spread out, but never was dead, so
Yeah.
not much to be done.
I mean, yeah, I can't really practice everybody else's fox spots while I'm doing the other thing, so.
I guess after Iron Chariot. Yeah, okay, yeah, we just stack on it.
I think
that being
after
said-
Iron Chariot, you have to pay attention to if you have fire and make sure not to stack.
That callout was super helpful numbers. I would not have known immediately which direction to go in had I had to look afterwards. It might have taken me a second too long. So I definitely think we need to have a clock spot ahead of time called out. And I should also be on the lookout for trying to call those out if need be.
So actually what we can do is, because there's no more like ice or anything going out after that 4th fireball, if you have fire during like supernova phase, don't go into the stack, just like stack behind her. Unless you get the tether, in which case just like run out to die. Because like there's no ice or anything going out, so you're not gonna get like, you don't have to have it cleared after that fireball.
Yes, because it's gonna go away anyway, yeah.
So just remember not to stack.
But this is the problem, this is like anti-meta helpful, because in the actual fight that we're gonna be doing.
Well, so it's slightly meta helpful in that if we have a death during the Savage fight, you're gonna have to do the same thing.
Right, but that'll be more like you're gonna have to get more fireballs, not less, so the ice is faster.
Well, I think it works out so that, if I remember my chart correctly, there's like 3 people that are gonna have to like not stack, or like 1 person that's gonna have to not stack if they get hit by the 3rd fire. So it's not. Yeah, let me. I probably should have posted this in raid strats.
If there's only 3 ice before the first fire, should we just bait the first fire away from the party?
I feel like we shouldn't get in the habit of any of this, because it's not going to be helpful for the actual fight.
We should only worry about the 4th one. Just if you have fire going into the 4th one, don't stack, because that's easy to mess around.
Yeah, that's
with.
easy enough to think about.
Anything else is gonna like probably throw off our strategies.
Yeah.
Just try to pay attention if you have fire, and don't stack if you do.
And if you happen to get targeted by the fire, well then, die.
You're dead.
Accept your fate.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
It has before, Fry. That's why I died during one of our earlier pulls, where I was like, I had fire, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just not stack in the next fire. Then it went on me, and I was like, well then.
Yeah, I guess we... Yeah, see, we could do things like only stack if you have ice, but that's gonna throw off our strats for Savage.
That's the thing, is you don't want to be thinking about this for Savage, because in Savage, the ice and fire lines up such that you always just want to be stacked.
I think it'll be easier to play around with if you just try to avoid stacking if you have fire. Like, because the ice is slower, you're probably not gonna die to ice if, like...
Other thing also is that also builds good habits of just paying attention to your own debuffs more than trying to strat this, because this isn't like a strat that's replicable in Savage, but the knowledge of always being aware of your debuffs at all times is helpful at all in every fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
We nailed the beam. We nailed Thunders more or less. Numbers called out where that dive bomb spot was early, which was really helpful for me when dive bombs came.
And theoretically, other than the speed of the ice and fire and everything, it should be the same damage values as Savage, other than having 2 Thunders, of course, the coordination. So we're getting further... Well, I guess the tank might be dying. Nail autos. Oh, and she only does a 2-hit Bahamut's Claw here instead of 5.
Oh yeah, so
in the middle.
No need for home gang.
Well, no, I have to home gang the first one, but the one that she does in the middle is only 2 hits here. When in Savage, it's 5. Yeah, I think the timing of running in when we see the animation for the third supernova works out. Here, if it's faster in Savage, then we're kind of fucked. I guess we could compare video footage of both.
Yeah, you're gonna get the thermionic demarker before you actually want to run. You're gonna have to wait a second and like be brave.
Do. Well, I guess it's if does she ever target the same person twice with supernovas?
Not that I've seen her ever do, but
Because in that case, if you get targeted with a supernova, you can just immediately run back to A.
yeah.
The funny thing here is going to be, we stack back at A for thermionic, and then if you have fire, you immediately have to run away.
Yeah. The fire 4.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Let's get us some more practice in.
Yeah, it is everyone.
Countdown.
I've noticed once again that the tanks aren't getting it. Thunder.
I've definitely got it as an off tank.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Was anyone dead?
Maybe.
Because we know Noel got it like twice in a row when people were dying.
True.
I'll laugh if after this we go back into your savages in like a single lockout.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
The power.
Flop has doubts.
I'll see you next month, fuckers.
Well, I mean, next month is pretty soon.
Yeah.
I guess that would be another full week.
Pretty sure we're gonna finish before the end of the month.
Maybe if God himself smiles upon us and like puts his hand above ours and like guides our cooking.
Oh, ye of little faith.
We're gonna definitely finish before newbie's trip.
I'm just looking at the facts before us, okay?
Wolf, are you familiar with the law of attraction?
Nate, would you say that, wait, opposites attract?
The law of attraction.
Yeah, would not
Definitely
they
attracted to now.
opposites attract.
No, that is not what I'm...
Well, so you're the one who's got it.
No.
Oh, run away from the
You
fucking...
might want to dodge.
Well, I mean,
I'm in fucking Narnia and I'm getting twice.
I think opposites attract is like an actual physical law.
Yes, but it is not what the term I used is used to refer to.
No, what I mean is that science destroys your pseudoscience. Your philosophy. Philosophers trying to muddy the physics.
I merely asked if you were familiar with it. Please do not read into my intentions.
I think the answer is that Cloth is not familiar with it.
Yeah. You can even infer it from it.
Yeah, out of curiosity, I'm not familiar with it either. What are you referring to?
Oh, the law of attraction is just a concept where people say, if you think positively, positive things will happen. If you think negatively, negative things will happen.
And since I'm intuitively familiar with this, I knew what his point was without him saying it.
Of course.
But yeah,
So,
no,
now you understand that you need the positivity in your life.
No, you can grab the last meteor. Kill red.
I definitely would respect someone who's like, oh yeah, we're clearing for sure. But in this moment in time, I choose not to believe.
I understand. But you will do it wrong soon.
We're about to clear this one.
The more you believe, the more it hurts when reality punches you in the face with a brick.
It doesn't hurt because it's just happiness all the time.
Yeah,
We're
I got
getting
2
better.
meteors in a row.
So did Frey. Oh. Well, I mean, there's space back here for both of ours.
Nigga, you always want to just like put all the meteors together. There's no reason to do that.
That's true. There's no reason to do that.
Yeah, there's so much empty space. Over here.
Heavy strike. Time for some meta practice. I'm fucking bad.
Yo, I grabbed it.
I'm so bad at meta practice.
I'm adding that to the list of pools killed by meta practice.
I don't think we'll
there's
ever.
no chance we're going to beat this pool now or get past Golem's phase.
It's truly difficult, almost impossible to go in his face. I just died to demolish.
This one blue only has one.
Kill green, don't hit blue, don't hit blue, don't hit blue.
Oh yeah, shit. There's another one. And I wasn't in range for the Oh no.
Oh god, it was it. My meta
Kill
practice
green,
failure
kill
caused
green.
this?
Don't kill blue.
Don't
Do
hit
not
blue at
kill
all. Don't even target it.
Dosis, no.
I
Okay.
can't
Please
even
let me go
progress.
to the-
I'm stunned.
Alright.
Can't do it.
Finally was like,
Excellent. Well,
Oh, fantastic paralysis RNG there.
10 seconds to meta. I can't believe my failed meta practice caused this. Yeah, probably pretty shitty.
We don't have newbie to cleanse it.
And I have fucking Brink of Death.
Pretty
You
good.
should consider meta practicing next time. Or like rethink it, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think I can pull it early then because we
I'm
need
always
to
gonna meta practice on
much-
low risk full squash. That's just how it has to be.
Can we even phase her early like this?
Probably. Quaff got the addle.
Uh,
I'm about to lose Brink of Death in like 10 seconds, so. I'm the only DPS who has it.
I cleverly did not meta practice on my life.
But then you'll die in DSR.
we'll just take this guy.
Just gotta get the other one. Okay, Quaff, you gotta get the last one after the Heavens Fall.
Provoking. I'm not dragging her across the arena this time.
Why not, though?
Because I think it lowers our melee DPS. Maybe. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Maybe
She's
not.
already phasing, so.
Alright.
How much bigger?
Stack on A, okay. Oh.
Between D and C is where you're
Frost
gonna
is
want to
in
be.
me.
Get ready for Thunders. It's one.
Okay. I was stupid.
Back on A. Oh, I have fire. I'm getting out of.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait.
Thunder 8.
5?
I guess I don't have to choose him.
Oh god, I have fire and I've been targeted by fire. Fuck me.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
just in
5.
Okay, stand up,
Novus,
stand
wait for
up,
Novus.
stand up, stand up.
One,
Two.
Okay.
Run in,
Go,
run,
go,
run
go.
A, run A, run A.
I want to see the recording after.
If you have fire, stay away.
Two has
Okay.
thunder. Two has thunder.
Pretty serious. Where's the safe spot? Fuck.
It's
Wait,
between
maybe
C
it
and D.
is.
Between C and D.
Okay,
Or,
maybe it is.
the-
Maybe it is 5 hits.
7
Yeah,
o'clock.
take it
Oh,
between
it's
D and C.
me.
Yeah.
Me. I don't have sprint.
Thunderclap away.
Okay, made it.
Where's the other one? I
Oh, I have
Run
the
away,
other
run away, run away.
Where's the other dragon? That's right here.
Getting doubled? Oh, well, not that anyone maybe can do anything about it. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
Okay, I baited the other one.
Alamut dive?
Can you home gang?
No.
Oh well.
So I did my normal panic thing of target Frey, but Frey was dead. So I pressed the next number up, targeting Ningen instead. But Ningen was dead.
Bro, I got owned by the fire.
Thunderclap failed me.
I'm so baffled I got hit by an iron chariot.
It's hard to run to the clock cross. Like if we are like on the, like if we're on A and Nail is like in the center of the arena, like getting down here to my like southeast spot is or southwest spot, it's hard without sprint. I'm not sure it's actually fully possible.
I think you need sprint. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we use sprint for until that point.
Yeah.
So it should be viable to have just say use sprint for it, like we do with our.
Well, in Savage, I do it during Heaven's Fall 1, but that should be backup, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, Frey, I think somebody had said that earlier, but I think we still baited the dive bomb fine. Not sure.
I think since we moved to A after Iron Chariot, and I mean A is close to the middle, and I don't know, is the middle close enough? Actually, maybe I guess it's not. Yeah, maybe we should move to the DB.
I was able to get from A to down here, which is about the furthest spot possible, and made it just fine. I just didn't run back in because I was trying to thunderclap. But even without sprint, I ran from there to here and made it in time.
Yeah, we can go all the way across. Like the marker actually lasts for so long that you can pretty much just take as much time as you'd like. Yeah, it is the North Orienter. It's convenient for that, I think.
Fun fact, these pulls are 8 minutes long.
My god. 2 whole minutes shorter.
So, yeah, 2 minutes faster. That last one got past dive bombs and was 7:53.
Yeah, like numbers had to go as far as humanly possible for us because you basically had to go to the south from like the northern edge, and it was still had ample time, I think.
If I had sprint, it would have been extremely easy mode.
And even without it, you still made it, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, as long as you notice your dive bomb marker immediately.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it makes it easier, right? Like, if somebody doesn't notice till late, if we tank closer to the spot, then
yeah.
It helps, but...
Thunder.
I guess, like, the potential downside would be...
Well, the biggest
depending on how close we get, like, chariot positions. Like, if we're tanking her, like, right here, like, is there even enough room to get out, like, on this side or whatever?
Mm-hmm. And there's also the issue of, like, everybody has to then follow along with it while, like, it's moving right before chariot's about to happen.
Yeah.
I guess the other question is there any, like, benefit to putting Nail closer to the dive bomb one spot? Like, does that avail us? What does that avail us?
It's just for the dive bomb person to have an easier time, but I guess we need more data points to see if it is.
Yeah, I mean, so far it seemed. Oh, that's actually a good point. You're right, Frey. By moving towards the dive bomb spot, everybody knows immediately where they need to go. That's actually a really good point in its favor.
Oh yeah, we could move into the ledge position right away.
Like, just slightly towards that section. You don't have to go, like... It can still be, like, slightly off-center, like here or whatever. Like, let's say, like, last time the position was right around here, right? So you could just pull Nail, like, this way from A, and we'd all have an idea of where we need to go. But the beam spread, we're orienting that around Nail herself anyway, right? Like, we're doing clock spots around, with Nail as the orientation point, so... It might still make things slightly awkward, but we should test it anyway.
I guess if you're not, like, literally at the wall, it should be fine.
Though, okay, so in Savage, there's going to be slightly more issues. Like, we're going to have to do this between Thunders. Because if you're doing it while a Thunder's gone out, like, the Thunder person does not want to try and, like, keep up with the party while, like, on their slot off to the side, because that's just bad. Like, it'll have to be after Lunar Dynamo 1 at the very least. I guess for the second Thunder, the 2 Thunder people will just, like, catch up later or whatever.
So so like what happened on that poll was we were all still around here, right, when Bahamut's Favor started casting, and then Chill ran up to A, and then after Favor but before Claw, Chill ran or Nail ran up to Chill. So like whenever we see Bahamut's Favor, Chill could like position, or Null, whoever's saying at the moment, could position to like where we want Nail to be standing, and then she should run up to them for Claw, right?
The awkward thing
as in, like,
she
just from the
stopped
very
from-
start, we're gonna have her position where we need to go.
The awkward thing is that
Although,
she
is there enough time to like?
distance away.
Did the dragons come out early enough that you could like know before Claw to position?
The other, so
You mean that close?
the Bahamut's Claw right after
Bahamut's
the
Claw,
Favor.
the tank buster.
After she does like 5 claws in a row. By then, would you know where the position for the dragons would be? Or is that too soon?
Oh wait, do you mean the very starting one?
Yeah.
Like the hard thing is that she'll, so like, if I'm like standing right here, she'll like stop in the middle to attack me with Bahamut's Claw. Like this far away.
I thought on that last pull she ran up to you before using it.
No, it's got a lot of range. Sometimes
she
she's
ran up to like the edge of A, but I was like standing like pretty close to the wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So she ran
another
a little
thing
bit,
we
but
could
not
do.
enough.
Yeah.
We could move her right as Thunder 2s are coming out. Because that'll give everybody a good like indication, like be on aware that if you have Thunder 2 or not. And if you have Thunder 2, you just kind of sit back until after yours goes away, and then you follow the rest of the party. Most people. In Savage's case, but like, because Thunder 1 happens with the Dynamo, right? So we have to do our specific thing. But for Thunder 2, there's no like.
I guess Thunder 2 are not really doing anything.
Yeah. So that's actually a good way to like sort of cement it in the timeline. It's like, this is Thunder 2. Well, watch if you have Thunder 2 because the boss is moving, kind of thing. Though I guess this is when the tank's gonna have to like really pay attention to when that's happening too.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if Thunder people call their numbers out for Thunder 2, right, at that same time, that's when the tank goes, okay, time to move it, and the Thunder people just stick around until after the Thunders resolve, and then they follow up.
Yeah,
Right?
that could work.
Is there anything problematic with this? Also no.
I guess in Savage the Harper will be making sure everyone is stacked for the fireball since everyone needs to be hit by that one.
Oh yeah, and that one, we can't just be moving in and out all the time. We have to be kind of sticking around in one place for fireballs.
I mean, I guess technically you could move immediately after the fireball, because that's also when the Thunder people will run away.
Yeah, Thunder 2 comes out right after that fireball, so... Oh yeah, you could move right after the fireball then, huh?
Yeah, it's Fireball to Thunder people split, and then I guess the tank could move Nail to the desired position.
Yeah. So Fireball 2 is like the move point.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable, I think.
Perhaps.
If anybody else is any... That's also fair numbers. I don't know if the move is actually worth it or not. There are some benefits, there are some downsides for sure. It's true, the one time I did dive bombs correctly was because numbers had called out the spot ahead of time. There was no way I would have been able to know to go there immediately otherwise.
I think as long as we're having someone consistently call it out.
Yeah, I don't know if like a call out is enough or not. Like, it was enough for me that one time. I don't know if it's always going to be enough for me.
Yeah.
And for everybody else. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do we want to place some markers on the edge, just so people can be like, okay, look towards one, the dragons are there, and adjust based on where they are exactly?
Yeah, we could add like 1 through 4 because we still have those, and... Yeah, this makes sense.
Wait, these are way off. This is difficult from afar.
Yeah. But like then you have ABC or 1 through 4, one of these. Or sorry, not ABC, B, C, D. It'll never actually be directly north, because for it to be directly north, it would have to be northeast, northwest, but northwest would never be the one diving at the same time as northeast.
Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong side. Holy shit, this is the most difficult thing I've ever done in this game.
I believe in you.
Okay, I did it.
Right.
Okay, so
the
we.
mini-map, one still looks a little bit off from the others. It's not lined up with a 4.
Yeah.
Listen.
It should be more like right here.
I mean, I think it's the 4 that's off.
Oh, okay.
But... okay. That's what you get. Take it or leave it.
I'm glad we're setting up these markers for the all-important T9 normal dive bomb spots versus.
I mean, it's good to have them so that when we set them up,
Yeah. Just
we have the missile.
lamenting, we'll have to remanually do these on Savage. HR said, "Can we switch?" Okay, you saw.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we need to discuss? Like, wait, there's only 6 of us
Oh,
now?
wait,
What
West.
happened? We've lost Quaff.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was inactive for too long.
You get kicked.
Alright, well, we can only 3 instants. So much for all that effort spent on markers.
I hope we saved the ones
I
that
hope
just
someone
missed.
saved them. Yeah.
I saved it, yeah. I saved it.
My condition's still at 80%, I guess I don't even need to bother repairing.
Duty pop.
Hell yeah.
Countdown.
I hope at some point we get to see what's beyond the dive bombs.
Yeah, we're gonna see it right now.
Yeah. If it is simply a loop, then we'll know we can practice all the mechanics we need to practice. Which is
Well, we don't know. Savage will be exactly the same.
true. Though, because she phases later, it would actually be harder for them to fit more mechanics there at that point, I think. Like, if you think about it, right? She'll be at like 20s, probably a little bit under 20 by the time this is done.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I just found my key for it.
Tank thing.
Listen, I'm a gunbreaker. Why do I even have tanks as a mod?
Like, when Breaker's basically DPS, right? Continuous function without cloth.
I mean, I'm just here to share some tank busters.
Here to be close to the
This is better. Silent disapproval.
No, I like it. It's fine. I don't know about Quaff though. The keys are real joke here. HDR is gonna get got. Yep, HDR got by the continuous function.
If you guys want to swap to doing non-grief here, but I stand still during the raids, I'll focus on my mechanics.
I mean,
Great,
Great
from
point.
Grin.
Orbital beams, holy shit.
if it is difficult for you to press one Quaff, which I understand because it's not actually trivial.
Well, I mean, there's not much of a difference between it, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, Frey's comment is correct. More or less the same, I think. Let's go this way, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Nearly did something risky.
And cut it off. I'm doing heavy strike blades is a huge pain in the ass.
It's actually a huge macro error for me to dot all of these, because by the time I'm done dotting all three of them, one of them's almost dead.
Goodbye.
Oh no.
Here.
Game.
Yeah, micro macro. Yeah, I guess this is micro, not macro. Macro would be not doing it because Savage would do one. Man, micro and macro have lost all meaning for me. I'm a failure.
Saw a macroeconomics book, and I was like, hey, they know what's up.
Oh, you know what's really good about these extra markers is now I know that one is exactly where I want.
What the fuck were you doing, Noel? That scared me when I saw it.
Yeah. Well, the one marker is exactly where my southwest, or sorry, southeast spot is, so I can orient myself that way now too.
As I walked out of the weird pit, I was like, I wonder if that scared him.
Stop hitting red.
Oh yeah, stop hitting red, stop hitting tagging red, stop attacking red.
Hit blue if you want.
I got him, please.
He's killable now. Hit blue.
Hit green, hit green, hit green, hit green.
So he's green now, yeah.
Add a thing in, perhaps.
Alright, yes, that's good. Right before the demolish. Save.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, Fred. I didn't mean to like imply you were being pedantic or anything. It was just me trying to remember what words are and not. Yeah, I can dot them within 3 GCDs. It's just a GCD per. However, in 3 GCDs, one of them almost dies. Yeah. Red is at like 10% by the time I'm done with 3 GCDs. It seriously does. It's insane. Meanwhile, in Savage, it actually like lives for a good like 30 seconds or whatever.
God, this phase is like such a joke.
I know, right? I'm so glad Savage actually has a real Heaven's Fall face because it like looks cool, and I want it to feel hard and cool rather than, oh look, a giant pillar came down. Oh look, nothing matters. Alright,
Like
well,
a
out of the
cocky
end.
guy. Like a cocky guy. We'll be back in Savage and dying to it and missing
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
I'll miss it.
I see.
Well, the third Heaven's Fall is the spiral in normal, but you just never get there.
You never see it, I see. Let me get my ejaculate real quick. That's my ejaculate.
Oh, you got it again.
Are you fucking kidding me? You can do this to me, you bitch!
Running across the arena.
Okay. Alright, well, I was the only person that could interact with that mechanic that entire phase. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's good.
Alex, favor?
Stack on in.
Look for the dragons. There's one at north. It's gonna be at B. Direction of B. Want to go?
So straight east.
More or less, I think. If I'm off, somebody please correct me.
A little bit north of that, but
Check for thunders. Check for thunders.
3.
Oh, Lunar Dynamo is
Back.
definitely trying
Second
to
A, second A.
Thunder.
8.
Iron Trade's gonna be in a sec. And to get out of this fire.
Wait, do we want to
Have
move
lightning.
it?
6,
Wait
6,
for supernovas. 1, 2,
2, 3
run
go.
to A, run to A, run to A. I have fire. I'm just gonna run away.
Thunder.
Thunder on Prey. 1.
Dive bombs in a
Wait,
sec.
this is where she does the tank versus the thing. Yeah.
Dive bombs in a sec.
Remember going
It's
like
not
Bomb
B.
to B.
Into position.
Okay, do your meteor stream positions, guys. I've got second dive bomb.
I'm not in position, but it's fine.
Oh,
Oh, almost got
that-
drive by.
I did.
It came out a little late, I'm sorry.
Don't forget about that part.
Did I have aggro? Oh no, died.
Yeah.
Tank LB, tank LB. Oh, there's no tanks left alive. I'll just keep him away from people. I don't
Bomb
want
its favor.
We're about to
Alright,
get
alright, I've
called
got
with
a leash on life. I've
motherfucker.
got a leash on life for like another couple seconds. Get away from me, bitch.
Oh my god.
Dragon position is due east, or that'll be dive bomb 1 position. Assuming
Oh,
it's all
they
repeats.
reset positions. Okay, that's
They
good.
did.
Wait, they
Home
reset
game, home game.
positions.
Okay, home game.
I
Yeah.
didn't know one thing.
It was north and south instead of north and southeast that time.
It's just repeat, yeah, behind.
Yeah, it's a repeat, except she gets the damage of it.
She gets another damage up. You don't only do that many times.
Bro, how do we survive that many bottomless claws? We have to invul the ones with the Raven's Beak, because that's probably gonna be the same in Savage.
Wait, did she start that repeat with a Bahamut's glider?
Yes.
Yep, she Bahamas
Oh.
called the fuck out of all of us. Raises mitigation.
No, but we have to survive at least
Yeah.
the Bahamut's claws.
If we die to the claws, then the
Yes,
next
yes,
one will
yes.
just one-shot all of you.
Yeah, I guess. Noel, do you have like all your cooldowns available for that claw in the middle?
I can make it so
I guess.
that I have
Well, I mean, I
level,
guess for Savage is the question.
Yeah, I think Adam,
Um,
sure.
I mean, I should be able to tank 3 of them, so if you perfectly provoke up to the 3rd, so you take the 4th and the 5th.
I guess. Then you have to provoke back because you have to invul the second Mega one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, when am I supposed to be fainting? When does this second claw happen?
This is right before
Um,
dive bombs, I believe.
I think it's right after Thermionic Beam.
Yeah, so right after
Gotcha.
the thermionic beam, she's gonna do a
So
fuck
you
ton of them again.
can use that as a marker.
We want to feint Addle. Every mitigation known to man is gonna go up to trying to tank 5 Bahamas claws.
Does Thermionic Beam come from Nail?
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine
It's
for
okay.
We ask that every fight.
Well, there's
Well,
also
yeah.
not that much more to do with normal.
Yeah, at
anymore,
this
but
point we've seen the fight.
it's just mostly more practice. We can get as much practice in as we can, which would be good, of course. But
But yeah, if Thermionic comes from Nail, then you can like
feint Addle right as the thermionic's about to hit.
feint her as the 3rd supernova goes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then that should cover the beam and the
Yes.
claw. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The wedge spread or the meteor stream seemed like a failure this time.
Did the meteor stream cause problems?
Well, we just kind of system one to.
I was in
think
my spot for the first one, and then I got dive bombed too, so I had to run to a different location.
I system one to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ended up having to system 1 because the middle of the position seemed quite chaotic, and Yeah.
You can get from DB1 to your spot, Frey? Wow, okay.
I almost assassinated Papa because the marker like disappeared and then she came like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, that probably would have been good on Savage Meteor Stream timings,
Yeah.
but for normal, where she takes a billion years.
And then I actually assassinated you because I didn't realize I had aggro.
No, you
And she
assassinated
died
Quaff
with it.
there.
Oh, right, it was Quaff.
I had to orientate next to Null, but Null got blasted into a wall, so I was maidenless. As one would say.
Oh yeah, because your other
16
orientation member is Frey, and Frey was out doing dive bomb things.
Yeah, it was kind of cursed overall for me.
Unfortunate.
Basically me, HCR. So I look where the dive bomb person is going, and then I guess my guideline is close to the middle in a way where the dive bombs won't reach me.
Remember,
And
we're
then-
oriented around the direction of the dive bomb one. Marker guy going. Oh yeah, it's not starting to play. Okay.
I think if I stand close to the middle, we'll be fine. Yeah, even if the dragons are like...
Yeah, actually, a Dorito on Null probably wouldn't be bad there because he's going to be like the anchor point anyway, as true north of the spread.
Wait, is the exact middle always safe? Can we go better?
If we bid our dragons right, yeah, it should be.
The middle should always be 100% safe, correct? Yeah, if we do dive bombs properly.
Yeah, then I might just stand on the middle and you guys can... Well, you'll have to look where the dive bomb person is, and...
Right. But that means if
It's
we
over
spread it
there.
around you, that makes sense too. Because dive bomb person can always just then co-op north for themselves if they can't make it back in time. Frey said he couldn't this time around to his spot, but like, just in case.
There's a lot of safe spots,
Yeah.
so long as you recognize where the second dive bomb goes as well.
If we bait the dive bombs properly, most of the arena is actually pretty safe.
Yeah.
Like, just the far west is never going to be safe because dive bomb 2 is going to be baiting there. And then somewhere on the south to east quadrant is not going to be safe. But that's it.
Yeah, I guess the second dive bomb is pretty much always going to be on the west side.
It has to be, right? Because, well, okay, that's not strictly true. We could get northeast, east, southeast, and then it's on the southeast side.
I don't think we've ever had three on the same side, though. They're pretty much
But
always
it
in like a
is
triangle
theoretically
shape.
possible. So, just
Well,
be aware of that.
no, like I don't think we've ever had. Oh, we did, Frey? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ignore me, then.
So, okay, it's possible the south side may also be unusable, but that's about it.
Memory spoilers. Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
I see.
Monka,
Well-
yikes.
We didn't even notice that there were possible patterns in the first place, so thank God we were just thinking it's going to be random, because it is random in T9S, and then working off of that.
I guess
Either way,
that's true.
the strat should work still. The dive bomb baiting strat should still work, it just... Yeah, I guess if you can only come in cardinals and inter cardinals, there's technically only, what is that, 8 options for each one, 7 for the second, 6 for the third, so 8 times 7 times 6.
Mhm.
6 times 6.
If
This
the first two in Savage spawn like in a cardinal and then the immediate next enter cardinal,
Oh, there's a
like
symmetry.
if it's north and northeast, that may be a problem.
So only 36, okay. Yeah, cut off the 8. Either way, we're not memorizing 36 patterns regardless, so...
Speak for yourself. I'll memorize all 36.
I think the heuristic will serve me way better than trying to memorize 36 patterns and knowing which spot to go to for each one.
Alright, do we want to do one last pool?
Sounds good to me.
And then we can rev up those
Countdown.
blues.
Have fun. grind if you pick a lower level grinding spell.
I'm missing him. Frey needs to be grinded up too, but he has to leave.
Yeah.
I think everyone can do it at once if you join a party, so might as well be positive.
If not, we have enough like max level blues, I think, that we could pair off. You know,
Have 2 parties going at once.
baby blues and their senpais.
There is a Stormblood spot that people used before Shadowbringers came out, but I don't know what it is.
I think the one thing I'm glad about is that the meta practice I did on the videos before this raid helped me with this Thunder. I don't know if it'll help me with Savage Thunder as well.
Wouldn't it just be the last like Stormblood area? Wouldn't that have the highest level mobs?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was in the locks. I swear. There's my foot.
Top DPS Lord Cloth. Now that he no longer has to res people all the time, he's unleashed.
Top
on you, though.
DPS?
Okay.
You were for a second. Actually for like the earliest sprint of the fight.
What are you two doing?
Wrong actually.
I'm physical range.
Yeah, but you have the damage for God, which is a summoner. Because N is fixed. Oh, is North always a fixed starting? Is there always gonna be a dragon on North?
No.
Oh, you mean as in like where the clockwise? Yeah, it starts. Yes, that's true.
That's pretty scoop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was originally too for 8 times 7 times 6 options. If it's truly random. 36 times 8 is like 288. Something like that.
Oh, yes.
Just make sure my math there was correct. It may have been off.
How many times have we died to Dolomite Dive? Did you only have one real death to it?
Yeah. There's one real death to it.
Because like I assassinated Quaff because I didn't know I had Irene. And we haven't gotten past the times.
Sorry, chill.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's tricky because we kill them before they morph, so we have to change our heuristic.
One. Would it be 36 times 8, right?
It's 30.
6 times 7 is 42, isn't it?
I'm a fucking fool.
6 times 6 is 36.
Oh yeah, you're right. 72. I can't math. Even though I'm a math major. We failed Construct 7. It's true.
Fantasy 14 is harder than college math courses.
Yeah.
I
If I had
don't
to do
know
this
about
math
that
while
one.
killing golems, if I had to like divine a proof while killing golems too, I'd be fucked.
I'll have to solve differential equations in golems.
In order to properly kill the golem, you must do this defeat you in the perfect timing, or else you die.
I hate meeting
What
people so
damage?
much.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Work on green. Work on green. It's got you already.
I don't know anything.
Oh, I
Good.
think it was.
I'll just add all the first dab then.
Right
Right
now,
now,
all
the arena.
the way
Keep
across.
slow.
Just
and
don't
roll
do it all.
around.
Don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it,
Don't
don't
kill,
hit
don't kill, 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 don't kill. How did you go?
I was never worrying.
The panic ending is this.
I saw his HP drop from like 20 to like 10. I was like, oh god, 7.
Chill.
Oh,
Yeah, that was about to kill us.
it's fine, we had like 20 seconds.
I feel like we've learned a lot from this stuff.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
for sure.
This was super helpful, both for Thunders and for dive bombs, both of which were gonna be killing us for the next 30 hours if we didn't do something about them. So, of course, real deal Thunder is gonna be a bit harder because there's two, but that's just one extra step. Everything else is the same. Everything except for looking for your partner is something you have to do in this one too.
My partner can adjust.
Use Gardu, I'll use mine here. Oh yeah, one other thing is we should remember to try and addle, feint, reprisal, all of our mitigations after that thermionic beam, because that's when all the stuff needs to be mitigated.
Cast it during the third supernova, like as you're running back in.
As you're running back in to stack with thermionic, do it then.
Right.
Happens fun.
Okay, just on button. I have provoked. I'm running across the arena.
Atmosphere.
Perfectly positioned.
Oh, he is our spot, yes.
Oh,
Wait
shit.
for what?
For dive bombs. Get ready to look for thunders.
5.
Forgot to pile in it down there. Stack on A, stack on A.
Thunder.
1. Frey has it.
Frey has it. He's out. I have fire, I can't get in the stack.
Yep, get away if you.
I have thunder.
Wait for
6.
Nova.
Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back.
Oh, you're still
I
there.
didn't think I
2. Oh,
3.
Get near
stack.
Go on in, use all of your mitigations here.
Thunder.
Rest in peace, me.
Thunder's on 1, Frey.
I'm
I provoke. Actually,
How much damage was that? It's like roughly similar to what it's supposed to be anyway, so.
B is
I have
spot
another
shell.
can't do it.
Chill, lose your spot. Remember, we gotta get into our clock spots from here.
Oh, right.
What's the other one?
Go off, go to west, go to west, go to west.
I'm
It's 3. 3C is gonna be where you need to be, yeah.
It's fine, you still baited it correctly.
Super Bowl lighted, yes.
You blow out of the tour. What was your?
Oh.
You have to Super Bowl light to survive it all, but like, yeah, now we're all gonna die to the favors or the claws. That's fine. The healing will keep up. The healing will keep up. No, it won't. There's so much damage.
I didn't even like need to provoke it.
Balls going in. Get ready to check to see if you have thunder. Check to see if you have thunder. It's on cloth. You just fire away from everybody anyway. It's 5.
Raises mitigation.
It's true. It's
So
really
that was that now?
2.
Oh, that too.
Where's the 6th one? Down.
1 is where you want to go with that bomb 1. Shit.
I guess
real good. I've been killed by an ice ball.
I kind of.
I think I'm dead to here. Oh.
22% first.
Alright.
And she healed off of like multiple lunar dynamos. She probably would have been in like in single digits otherwise. But anyway.
I feel as if my mastery of Thundershark has rapidly risen for mysterious reasons. Feeling good.
Oh god.
The hardest mechanic and you mastered it.
The power of ACC attention triggers.
You saw through my ruse. Congratulations.
I mean, if you need them, that's literally fine. This is not like... Personally, I don't even really think it's that much... Like, I mean, sure, it's cheating, kind of, technically, whatever, but it doesn't matter. It's cheating that's not bad.
Wait, did you actually set up ACT in the meantime? Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, impressive.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out like 10 minutes of discussion as I tried to get Voice Roid to work so that Akane would voice it for me, but sadly it did not work.
Sorry, you're just using default mechanical voice now?
No, I think Reimu Yukuri, the Rainbow Yukuri, I think. I didn't look too carefully at it after I gave up.
I see. Well, whatever you need.